Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Denali. I'm also known as DeeOracleHealer here on YouTube. You can also connect with me with the rest of the links down below. I also do own an Etsy shop if anyone is in need of any spiritual guidance at this time or in the future. You guys, today's reading is going to be a channeled message from your person. This is going to be from your person's perspective or point of view. Okay, we're going to get all of the cards out. This is going to be a full table spread, and then we will channel in the message from your person. Each of the piles today will be getting an angel number as always, and we will also be doing charms as well after delivering the message from your person today. There are 3 piles to choose from. I also have timestamps down below in the description box, so that way once you choose your pile, you can go straight to your pile. If anyone here is new to pick a pile readings, first of all, hi, welcome on in. Super happy to have you. So the way that this works is I introduce these 3 piles to you, and you connect with the energy that you are feeling or sensing. Connect with your own intuition that is telling you which pile is meant for you or which pile you should choose. Now, we will be getting the cards out first, so if you take a look at the cards and right off the bat, the energy isn't feeling right, it doesn't feel like your pile 100%, you can come back, choose a different pile today to tune into. So, this is pile number 1. We have Page of Wands. This is pile number 2, Ace of Pentacles. And this is pile number 3, 7 of Swords. Get grounded, get centered before choosing your pile. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out. As mentioned, there are timestamps down below. I will see you in your pile. Hello, my pile number 1s. If you all chose the Page of Wands card, this is going to be your channeled message from your person. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the card that you chose. This should sort of give you an idea on whether or not this is your pile or this is your person, your current situation. If majority of the messages are connecting with you, that is your sign to stay and listen on in the message. And if it's not really resonating at all, feel free to choose a different pile. Okay, so you do have the Page of Wands. You or this person can be a fire sign. You don't have to be. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is really significance with this flannel pattern. I feel like your person could wear a lot of flannel, or maybe they've been wearing a lot of flannel lately, or there's also something of significance with Christmas. Maybe they got gifted a flannel shirt or jacket or something for Christmas. I feel like this person is giving really blue collar, likes to work outside, get their hands dirty, works with their hands. This person could be very, very handy as well. They could also have a beard just like this guy does here. They could have I'm seeing mid long hair, but hair that's long enough for them to have to be able to push it back, or you can push it back or run it through your fingers. That could also be something that they like or that they express. Now, this card does talk about adventures, excitement, fresh new ideas, cheerfulness. Your person could be someone who's very energetic, very fearless, daredevil type of vibes or energy. They could be that person in the friend group who will do anything. If someone dares them to do it, they'll be like, hell yeah, I'll do it. I got the balls. I'll do it right now. You don't believe me? That's the kind of energy that they're giving off. They could also be really, really extroverted. I just heard that some of you could be maybe quite the opposite. Maybe you're introverted and your person's extroverted, or it could be flip-flop. Switch it if you need to. This card, in terms of love, can talk about possibilities, adventure when it comes to love, a lover or a person who's very lively in the connection. Someone who really loves putting in effort into the connection as well. Romance. Okay, I feel when it comes to this person's finances and stability, I feel like they could be having a little bit of temptations when it comes to spending at this time, but that's just a little side message with that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this down and jump into the cards and the channeled message. We're going to get you an angel number 2. Let me do that first. Number for pile number 1. We have 3, 5, 3. I'm getting teamwork, and then I'm getting like problems. Maybe you and this person have ran into some conflicts once upon a time ago or recently. That could be something else or another sign of confirmation for some of you, with the number 5 being here. So maybe there's a little bit of like tension or conflicts in the air. It could have been something that happened that like caused a little bit of a spiral, a little turbulence, tornado in this connection. It's good that we have 2 3s here though. I feel like there could be potential either for like renewal or for the 2 of you to have conversations and have open communication to be like, okay, what are we gonna do to like fix this, work as a team, work better as a team, how can we make that happen, is what I'm getting with this. So your angel number is 353. You're gonna take this number, go into your search engine, you're gonna look up 353 angel number, meaning hit search. Whichever link you feel gravitated towards the most is the one you're going to click on. You should receive a page full of messages or one overall message breaking down this angel number and what it could potentially mean for you. I feel like someone in this connection likes to talk a lot or talk really fast, because I feel like I'm talking really fast but my mouth can't keep up. I'm not doing it on purpose, although I do feel like sometimes I can do that, but it feels, I feel called to say it, that it could like resonate with some of you. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and get all of the cards out, and then I will channel through your person and give the message through their point of view. Okay, so let's see here. We have 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles energy. This person could be like a workaholic or just has been working a lot lately, maybe long hours. Maybe they've been putting in a lot of like overtime. And we also have Justice, Libra. Libra can be significant, or just air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting specifically Libra though. Make sure these are even, because if not, it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. We have Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide the personality, pretend, delude, gaslighting. This is just the cards, you guys. Okay, it's my job to get the message behind them. We also have Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. We also have the Phoenix. Wow, new phase, rekindle, renew. I was saying something about like renewing or chance, opportunity for renewal. We have here. Maybe I feel like this connection is going to be put in a position, or is in a position, to have like a rebirth or to be able to expand through maybe something difficult, you know, which is normally the way that it happens. Maybe you and this person have experienced a tower moment. That tower moment could look different for everybody. We have reconciliation, yeah, so union. For some of you, you could not be in contact with this person, or you can still be in contact, I just heard, but maybe you're like taking time apart, or maybe there's not really a lot of communication at this time. We have love blocks, hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. Yeah, so you see there's things that are like blocking this connection just a little bit, and that's what you're going to be given an opportunity to like fix here. We have dating, anniversary, meeting up. Some of you could have just recently had an anniversary with this person. We have inner compass, trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. Letting intuition guide your steps. We have family, generations, children, ancestors, origin. Love potion, open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. With each new beginning, embrace risks and get away to healing and renewal. We have more about renewal. Interesting how it's falling underneath the Phoenix card here, because that's the renewal card that we got, or the first renewal card. We also have they'll be back. We have playfulness. And then we have this last card here that says forgiveness. Okay. Give me 1 second to connect and we will talk about it. Hey, love. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be able to come forward to you today and just sort of talk to you about where my mind is at and really just how grateful I am that you're still here with me today. I know things have been a little shaky, a little weird, and I apologize for that. I know that I've been putting I feel like I can't even speak in front of you. I stutter on my words. I just get so frustrated with myself because I feel like no matter what I do or how I communicate, it always ends up coming out the wrong way. And I guess I'm just trying to be really, really careful to make sure that this doesn't come out the wrong way, because I have nothing but good intentions when it comes to both you and I. As I was saying though, I know I've really been working a lot, putting a lot of time and effort and energy into work and into my job, but I hope you know that it's because I want to grow. Working, getting my hands dirty, keeping my hands busy at work really does help me sort of figure out my emotions, my feelings, everything that I'm thinking in my mind, the way I want to strategize when it comes to you and moving forward in our connection. And I know my job can be really hard on me, and I'm sorry if sometimes I just seem so out of it or just so tired, or if it comes off like I don't care, because that is far from the truth. I want to apologize today for how much I keep holding on to the past, or the past me, this old mask that I used to wear. It's something that I'm not proud of. I feel like you're definitely someone, well, the only one, who's really made me realize that. I have been wearing a mask, or I was wearing a mask before in the past, and how it was really, really unhealthy. I think when I met you, I didn't feel like I was worthy of you, and sometimes those feelings resurface. Sometimes I still feel like I'm not good enough for you, and that's not your fault. It's just my own insecurities. I hope you know that I'm trying really hard to be as perfect as I can, work as hard as I can for both you and I. A future with you is something that would make me really, really happy. I love being able to support you and support your dreams and support the things that you want to do. I hope you know that you have the key to my heart, and if I don't say it enough, you're definitely the only person that I see in my future and in my life. I've never have gotten this close to someone before. I know I can be a little stubborn when it comes to our arguments or me trying to express myself and express my feelings. Honestly, I don't really want it to sound like an excuse, but I really do think that I just have so much on my mind and on my plate. Part of it has to do with just my job, and I have a really hard time separating the two when I come home sometimes, and for that, again, I'm sorry. I hope you know that I'm working towards coming to you. I want to be able to have some kind of reconciliation, union with you. I miss you. You're all I think about all of the time. I know we've had some talks here and there about what we think we could do to sort of move forward from all of this, from the past, from things that have happened. And I hope you know that I meant every word that I said. And I plan on putting into action things that I'm planning on coming forward to you and talking to you about. I want us to be able to move through these blockages, through these outside interferences that keep on getting in the way, because I know what we have is something very beautiful and very special and very valuable, very rare. I swear sometimes I feel like I have to pinch myself because I can't believe that I am with someone like you, that I've even have the privilege of having someone as beautiful as you look my way, as handsome as you look my way. I feel like we need to start from scratch, start from the beginning, getting back to, dating, taking you out on dates, going out more, even if it's not quite literally going out, just connecting a lot more, being more present. And I do plan on doing that. I'm trying to trust in my intuition like you always say to do. You've always been really good at, sort of guiding us and guiding me. And in some ways I see you as a mentor, someone that I can look up to. In that way, you've taught me so much. And it's just part of another reason why you're just so amazing. I think the further we go into this connection and the problems or issues that we have that arise within me, problems I realize I have with myself and the way that I act with this mask that I put up, this front, how I talk out of my ass sometimes, out of my ego, and I know that I shouldn't. But I think I'm starting to realize more and more how this is also stemming from my childhood and my own childhood trauma, my family, my upbringing, my parents, And again, I don't want to use it as an excuse, but these are things that I'm realizing. These are things that I'm finally waking up to. And it can be a little scary, but I feel like I'm starting to see the light in this. I'm starting to see how this is coming through for a reason, resurfacing for a reason, and it's so that way I can finally change. So that way our connection has a chance of renewing, moving on to the next level, the next phase, whatever that looks like for us. And there's no one else that is worth growing for. If I'm gonna grow for anyone, of course, it's going to be first for myself, but for you, for us. I'm sorry that I've been really hard to deal with and really complicated. It's something that in some ways creates blockages for me. I feel like I dwell a lot on the mistakes that I've made in our connection in the past, but I know in order for us to move forward, in order for me to lead and be a leader, a positive leader, some way or somehow, someone you can depend on, I know I need to be able to first forgive myself for these things before asking you for forgiveness. I hope that one day we can look back at all of the things that have happened and see it as something that was good, something that brought us opportunity again to grow and to be proud of ourselves and where we're at and where we're going to be at in the future, because I have plans for us, big plans. Anytime I have a win, whether it's at my job or a personal win when it comes to my own realizations, my own awakenings, and my own growth, you're always the first person that I want to go to share that with. I hope I get to see you soon. I just want to have you and hold you in my arms. I want to smell you and smell that perfume that you love and that I love. You always smell so good. I love it. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to tune in today. Know that I'll be coming through soon with some communication, because that's what I said I was going to work on, and I am. And I'm ready for us to move on from the past if you're willing. I feel like life is too precious. This life that I have with you is too precious to waste. And I'm ready for us to create our own reality. And I know that the first step to doing that is to make sure that our thinking process, our mental state is in check. And I'm trying my absolute hardest in order to do that. To make sure that these dreams that we have, that you have, become a reality one day. Okay, you guys, that is the message from your person. So it obviously, again, we were getting it before we even got the cards out with your angel number with the 3 and the 5 here, that there has been a little bit of, turbulence, which does happen in connections and relationships. So there's 50-50 energy when it comes to you and this person being in contact. If you and this person are quite literally like separated, had like a breakup, I do feel like you are communicating some way or somehow, possibly through like text, maybe like here and there every once in a while, or at least you're receiving messages from this person. And if not, we do have here, obviously that they're planning on coming forward. You are still the center of this person's universe. And I'm sorry if some people don't want to hear that. Maybe for others of you, hearing that brings you some peace. But it does feel like this person is at a place where they're learning, and I feel like it's been a long time coming. Maybe for a while this person was moving very, very slowly. I feel like it's taken this person a while to kind of like wake up and realize certain things, certain masks, that they had, issues that they had that were only holding them back, not from only from becoming like their full potential, but holding them back from this connection and seeing how beautiful this connection can blossom into. We did also get a lot of working energy. So this person's mind is set on 2 main things. One of them's you, and the second thing is work. So work is something that is coming through very, very strongly with this person. So again, they could have like a very tedious job or very laborish, long hours, or they've just been working, putting in a lot of extra time, especially if you and this person are not in contact. Or even if you are still together, maybe some of you live together, I feel like, they're just really putting in also this overtime, because I feel like it's the only thing that keeps them sane sometimes. And it's the only way that they know how to keep their mind busy in like a healthy way. Maybe in the past they had issues with how to like cope with their own feelings and their emotions. But again, this is all good, because this is showing you, pile 1, that this person is making some progress. Like I feel like the wheels are finally turning in their world, which is really good. They're having a lot of realizations right now at this time, and I feel like they're ready to put in action towards that, and with justice here. So we're gonna go ahead and get the charms. If you have the volume up all the way, go ahead and lower it down. This part can get a little bit loud. I'll give you a second to do that. We're at the charm today for pile number 1. Thank you so much. Just got a notification. Let's zoom you in. I'll get initials. Just give me a second. I feel like this person, is like moving towards you. We have the little like needle here, threading needle. Some of you guys can like make your own clothes or be really into sewing or like fashion. But I feel like this person wants to sew together and wants to work on fixing these blockages that are keeping them and that are keeping you inside of this like cage, like sort of unable to move or release. Maybe you guys have been in sort of like a little negative pattern, and that could be why some of you had like an ending. Look, we have another little envelope with hearts, just like this card. I have to show you now. I like when these connect together. We have, look, the 2 little hearts. So yeah, they're planning on either texting you, messaging you, emailing you, DMing you. I don't know if some of you like blocked them on stuff, but this person's gonna find a will. They're gonna find a way to communicate with you some way or somehow and express this love that they have for you. This person has like goals and dreams when it comes to building a family with you one day. I don't know if that's something that they've talked to you about, but it is coming through here in the charms. Yeah, lots of wishing on like family or when it comes to family. I just heard that someone could be from like Florida or like, I don't know, Florida, Arizona. Those are the two that I'm getting here. We have the huge, I have different bee charms in my charm bowl, and we got the biggest one here. So yeah, confirmation that this person is working a lot. I feel like this person has their eyes set on you. You are divinely guided and protected though, by the way, in this like connection or just as a whole in general. We also have more protection here when it comes to opening up your feelings with this person. Maybe some of you sort of are having like a hard time opening up, which is like understandable, especially if, you know, shit has kind of been hitting the fan lately with this person. But I do feel like there's a lot of symbolism here having to do with like ego and having like a hard shell on the outside. You know, we have like the crab here. Crabs have a hard outside shell. We also have water energy though, when it comes to crabs, right? Because that's where they live. That's their environment. So, you know, they are definitely your person definitely does have a lot of like emotions, but I feel like maybe they have like a hard time showing them. They could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, but that's what this like crab here is resembling. Also with the acorn as well, I feel like not only this person, but you too. There's been issues with like breaking through ego. Like I feel it's kind of been like a tough crack to open when it comes to these things or being like stubbornness. And I feel like this is something that the two of you are going to like learn or have an awakening with when it comes to this connection, because it was coming through in the cards as well. This could also be part of these like love blocks that were coming through with this specific card here too. These like barriers. So there could be barriers at this time when it comes to like trust, and intimacy problems as well, which I feel like if you don't have trust, that's like the main foundation. It could kind of like affect everything else in the connection. So I do feel like the two of you have been having a hard time like cracking this open and kind of like resolving this issue without stepping into your ego a little too much, you know, which doing that can be a little hard if you're doing it from a place of ego. So try to release that. We also have the umbrella with the little flower at the bottom. So I definitely do feel like you and this person have gone through a lot of seasons with one another. There could have been like a lot of ups and downs that you and this person have had. A lot of tears, a lot of rain. But without rain, plants can't grow, you know, we can't grow. And I feel like this is, again, you know, something that is resembling both you and this person taking time away or taking this time to try to grow out of this like situation, bigger, better, evolving. We did get the Phoenix card here, so having this new phase, having a transfer renewal, that transformation and that growth, you know, a change in mindset, a change in perspective. We do have here these two little salt shakers. I feel like your person loves how you cook. If you're like a big cooker, for my cookers out here, my chefs. And I do feel like this person feels like you are their soulmate, you know, two peas in a pod. We also do have this sneaker here as well. You or this person could try to be making like new fitness goals. Other than that, I do feel like this is just resembling them walking back to you, running back to you, you know, making their way to sort of redeem themselves and try to get another chance in this connection. I just heard princesa. I heard it in Spanish form. Maybe some of you are Spanish speakers. Oh, this accidentally fell out. Is that an N? Let me see. We got an N that fell out. If you're seeing messages that I'm not seeing, take that as messages from Spirit. We have 3 hearts here. I feel like for some of you, you could have like a family with this person, or it's spelled or maybe like a pet or something. I'm seeing like you guys have like a little family somewhere somehow. I just don't know if it's an actual child or if it's like a pet. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We were getting like child energy here. It could be a girl, but if not, you know, again, we did get a lot of energy of this person wanting to like have a family with you. We have HR. This person could be having like issues at work. Actually, we did get a lot of work energy coming through. Either issues at work, or maybe they're trying to like level up. Talk to HR about leveling up. Whoa, I just went deaf on my left ear. Whew, guys, give me a second. Ooh, it's like ringing. Whoa. It's been a long time since that's happened. I just went completely deaf on my left ear right now. It's slowly coming back. That's confirmation. That's very huge significance. What I was just talking about, maybe they're going through like, we were getting energy of them saying that when it comes to work, that was taking up a lot of their mind. You know, they were kind of like, I don't want to use it as an excuse, but you know, work has been like driving me nuts, or it's been crazy, but it's also something that helps keep them sane. So I feel like work is something of very, very huge significance right now in your person's life, okay? Whether it's like heavy load, them having issues with certain coworkers, or managers, or just them trying to like level up and putting a lot of time and effort into that. Okay, let's see, I think that's... The zoo can be significant, a trip to the zoo, or they think about a trip to the zoo with you. Someone could drive a Volvo? Is that a car? I don't know. I just heard Volvo. What is that, Volvo? Okay. These initials could be your initials, or this person, or anyone else of significance at this point in time. I'm also seeing hooray. I'm hearing hooray. They want to have celebration with you. We have NZVKVOHOR. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you out. We're going to get... I'm going to get this deck. I just want to pull a few messages from this person, and then we'll get one overall message from the universe for you, okay? So let's see. I'm not going to go too into depth with these. We'll just read them out. What else would pile 1's person like to say before pile number 1 leaves? We have, they are just a distraction. This person could have been distracted by someone in the past, or recently in the past. There could have been a third-party situation. That could actually be another reason why we have 3 hearts here too. We were getting this person wearing like a mask in the past with you as well, so maybe there was a lot of like lies and like deception. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, by the way, you guys, like, I don't want anyone like worried here. If this person had someone else involved, you would know that already. Okay, so if some of you here are like, what? Like, I don't know about this, then that message isn't for you. I just heard to just give some confirmation on that. We have I miss us. A lot of cards came out together. I miss us. No one understands me like you do. I want to make you mine. We did get them wanting to come back. And let's see bottom of the deck here. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. I can't imagine life without you. Interesting. So yeah, for some of you, there was like a third party interference here. For a small piece of you, this is a specific message. They may or may not still be with this person. It depends where you guys are at in this like timeline of this connection, because for everyone it is going to be different. Okay, and what is the overall message for pile number 1 before they go? This is your overall message, pile number 1. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. We did get that with the Phoenix card here, a new phase, whether it involves a rekindling with this person or not, which at the end of the day, all of you pile number ones have a choice to make on your own. I'm here to relay the message. But again, you know, renewal, transformation, growth, and change in minds or change in perspectives. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here with you, my pal number ones. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. If anyone here is new, welcome on in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out as a tarot reader, helps out the channel, and lets me know you guys are enjoying these videos. If anyone here is in need of any spiritual guidance, I do have all the links linked down below to my Etsy shop and other ways you can connect with me. I'm sending you all love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, my pal number twos. If you all chose Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be your channeled message from your person. We're going to talk a little bit about the card that you chose today for your pile. This should give you a glimpse of whether or not this person is your person, or if this is your pile altogether. As long as majority of the messages with this card are resonating with you, this is more than likely your pile. You can tune in, and if you feel like it's not resonating with you, you could always go back and choose a different pile. So we do have Ace of Pentacles here. You or this person can be an earth sign, that is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing a connection that feels very new and feels very fresh. So this isn't someone that you've known for a very, very long time. This isn't a relationship that has been going on for a few years. This feels very new and very fresh. So I would say maybe couple of days, weeks to maybe a month or two would be kind of like stretching it. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but this does feel like a new kind of connection. Also one that's in its like beginning stages, so maybe you and this person are kind of like still in that honeymoon phase in this connection. But that's what I'm getting so far with this. Some of you may or may not have met this person when it comes to having to do with like work or anything that you do in terms of like business, goals, dreams, endeavors, working on certain projects. Could have been a way that you first interacted with this person or met this person, crossed paths with them. Someone's favorite color could be yellow or green. I'm also seeing like a very rosy pink as well that is coming through. Okay, so I'm also getting that this person is someone who is very stable. I just heard that some of you could be questioning whether or not this person is like stable. Let's go ahead and get you your angel number. Let's see, what's angel number? Pile number 2. We have 1, 4, and 5. Considering we have 5 here, I don't know. 4 gives off like a very like stable foundation, the number 4. But we have 5 following it. 5 is normally a number that resembles like conflicts, chaos, things like that. I feel like someone here in this connection, this could be you, could be having a hard time. Maybe you feel like very superstitious about this person. Maybe you feel like this connection is too good to be true, and because it feels very foreign for you or too good to be true, I feel like you could be like questioning this person's true intentions out of like fear of conflict or fear and anxiety that their intentions aren't what they seem to be. I don't know, it's just giving, I just keep hearing someone say too good to be true, too good to be true. Really interesting. I'm interested to see the cards and see if that comes through. But your angel number today is 145. You're going to take this number, go into your search engine, search up 145 angel number meaning, hit search. Whichever link you feel gravitated towards do the most to click on, you're going to click on it. You should receive a page full of messages or one overall message breaking down this angel number for you and what it could mean for you at this point in time. We're going to leave this over here. Okay, these are your cards. I have not connected with them. We're going to see them for the first time together. Now we're going to get the cards out. This is a full table card spread. So once we go through them, I will channel through your person and give you the message from them through your person's perspective. Okay, so let's see. We have 6 of Wands to start off. Really good. We also have the World. Oh, look at how beautiful that card is. We also have 9 of Swords. There's that worry and that anxiety I was picking up on with that, with your angel number, the 5. Yeah, I was sensing a little bit of that. Maybe some of you have expressed this to them, that you've been like having fears or anxieties that, I don't know, confirmation that maybe you think that they're like cheating on you, or you think that they're gonna wrong you some way or somehow, backstab you. I don't know, someone here is just like really fearful of this happening. We have palm trees, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. We also have the Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, honor, protection, and power. Passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally. We also have grass is greener. Dance of souls, be vulnerable and let your 2 hearts intertwine. Vulnerability weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow. Signs and synchronicities. Beyond compare. Celestial grace and special moments feel the blessed touch of the divine guiding your path. We also have new love, confirmation. This is a new connection, you guys. New beginning. And there's a honeymoon phase. This is like a really fresh connection. Oh, I guess this was flipped. We have unlock the gate, explore the unknown, and walk new paths together. We also have challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. I need to grab something to cover this next card just in case. I don't want this video getting taken down. But we have emotions, are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Hold on, I'm going to leave it this way. So we're good with that. I just realized I still have this sticker on this green tourmaline crystal here. That could be a significant crystal for some of you if you have that. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second to channel through your person and we will give you the message. Hi, Pile 2. I just wanted to kind of check in, see how you are, see how you're doing. I know last time we talked, we were planning some dates. We were talking about going out, and you kind of took a rain check, which is fine, which is okay. I hope you know that I'm like thinking about you. I really love sort of what we have going on right now at this time. I know we kind of had a little heart-to-heart conversation, and we were talking about how we both sort of have our own fears when it comes to this connection, right? Because it's real new, it's real fresh. I feel like we're both enjoying it a lot, and maybe sometimes that could be like a little bit scary for us. I know, speaking for myself, that it can be a little scary for me, just because I've never really met someone like you. I feel like we connect very well. We have a lot in common. We like all the same things, and I feel like it's really easy for you and I to have a conversation. with one another about anything and everything. And I love that. I feel like that's really hard to find nowadays, especially in this generation. But I hope this doesn't scare you. I'm trying really hard not to scare you off or scare you away. But I really, really see a future with you. I know we haven't really known each other for that long. You know, we're still in this phase of getting to know one another, and it's been great and it's been awesome. But there's this sort of essence about you that I feel is very rare. I feel like I've never seen this in someone else. I've never met anyone else like you. And I would really hate to pass up on this opportunity. You know? I feel like sometimes I can feel you shying away from the connection just a little bit. Whether or not I've expressed that to you already. And I feel like it does maybe have to do with like fears that you have and that you have shared with me about things in your past, you know, you not wanting to get hurt again, which is totally understandable. But I hope you know that I'm here right now, and I plan on being here for the long run if you let me. I would love to continue seeing this through. I've been getting a lot of signs and a lot of synchronicities that the universe has been sending me when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection, and I just feel like everything just feels good. You know, everything feels balanced, everything feels good, feels right, and feels the way that I think love should feel. And I just sort of want to go with the flow of it right now. I think sometimes, you know, again, going back to talking about fears, these fears that you have with me backstabbing you or going out on you, abandoning you, I don't want you to worry anymore about that. I really don't. You know, I understand. Believe me, I do, because I myself have had not the best experiences when it comes to love. So I do get it. You know, I get that. But if there's one thing that I've learned with my own experiences, it's that if you become too afraid to love, you and I won't be able to see the potential, you know, of this connection and the potential of what could be, the potential of the future. And that's something that I learned on my own, and that's just something that I wanted to share with you. And I hope you don't get offended with me like sharing that, but I just really would hate for what we have going on right now to sort of just like die out. And obviously I don't want you staying up late and just losing your mind, you know, crying, being upset about things or over things that haven't happened and that I can promise you won't ever happen. I'm someone who's very loyal. I'm someone who takes a lot of pride and honor in who I am as a person and who I've become and who I am today. And that's all that I plan on showing you. And if you didn't know that, now you know that. I know that you have other options right now at this time, you know, since things between us aren't really that official. I hope you know that I want them to be official. And whether or not I shared this with you, you're the only person that I have eyes for right now. You're the only person that I'm talking to. There's no one else on my roster at this time. And if you have people on your roster, you know, I totally get it. You're definitely quite the catch. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do get scared or I do get jealous too, you know, that maybe you'll find other people to be quite the catch or quite the suitor more than me. But I'm standing strong. I'm standing on what I believe in and what I shared with you today when it comes to, you know, not letting fear completely consume the mind. And like I said, I've been given a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe to just really allow myself to be vulnerable when it comes to you, to really just like trust in this, go with the flow of it, and see where all of this goes. And I'm just really, really excited to continue to explore this connection, explore the unknown, and hopefully walk to a new path together that involves us making this connection very official. But I'm enjoying it right now for what it is. I just hope that these challenges that you're facing when it comes to maybe having fears of opening up to me, I just hope that those things get worked on and don't become something that gets in the way of this connection or seeing through this connection. You know, I just hope that there's a fair chance here with you. But I'm sorry if that sounded like a lecture some way or somehow. That wasn't my intentions at all. I just really wanted to be open, you know, and transparent with you and just let you know that I do have the best of intentions. I'm working really hard right now, not only on like making more stability for myself and in my job, but also just putting time, effort, and energy into this, you know, connection, into this thing that we have going on, and letting you know how well I can treat you and I plan on treating you if there is any future potential for us in this connection, okay? So let go of those fears and those worries, those anxieties. Get more sleep. If you ever have trouble sleeping, know that you can call me. I love when you call me. I love hearing your voice. I love falling asleep with you on the phone or on FaceTime. And just never feel like you're a bother. If you ever have these feelings of uncertainties, know that you can come to me and you can talk to me. Don't feel like just because we're early into this connection that it would be like embarrassing to express these things that you're feeling with me. Because I definitely do understand, and you know, I've been there before in the past. So well, yeah, that's all that I wanted to say to you. Thank you for letting me come through. I'm excited to again explore these like emotions, getting to know you a lot more and have you as one of my main focuses in my life right now at this time, holding my vision and just going with the flow of it and seeing how it feels. So yeah, I'll see you later, or I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I can see you again. Hopefully we can plan that date that we postponed. And yeah, bye. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like we got a very unique person that we're dealing with here. They seem like someone who's like very mature. They seem like they're a little bit shy and like a little bit awkward, but like in a very cute way. I feel like this person is like giving off like sophisticated, cute, and shy and like quirky, which is like really, really cute, you know, and like unique. I feel like this person is also someone who's like very emotionally mature, because they did talk a lot about like, hey, you know, even though we're early into this like connection with one another, know that you can like come to me and talk to me when it comes to any stresses and anxieties that you're already having when it comes to this connection. I feel like this person does know that maybe you've had like some bad experiences when it comes to love. And I feel like they don't want that to become like they're coming from an understanding point of view, but I feel like they're afraid that that's like gonna be something that gets in the way of the connection or seeing where this connection can go. And obviously they don't want you to be sad. This person also sees you as someone who's like a little bit out of their league. And that's why with this grass is greener card, they're sort of a little bit scared that maybe you have too many options available to you, you know, and I feel like they think like, oh, I probably have a lot of competition, but it's coming from being like a little bit anxious about it or worried about it, but I feel like they're still not letting that be something that like lets them stop themselves from trying, you know. So there's a lot of like confidence. Again, like this person is really like sophisticated and really mature, to the point where like they will still give this like a shot, you know, like they're kind of like, hey, like all I can do is just like try my best, and if she doesn't choose me or if he doesn't choose me, that's okay and that's fine. Like I'll live with that. I'll be a little bit bummed, but I feel like it's because this person is like really stable in who they are as a human being. And I'm telling you, pile number 2, that is like a really, really big green flag that you can get out of a person. Okay, so really interesting. Let's go ahead and get you some charms. If you have the volume up all the way, go ahead and lower it down now. After the charms, I am going to pull a few cards, a few messages from this person. This person sees you as someone who like moves very independently. Interesting. So this person's main focus right now, look, we have the little sunflower, and that was the first card that you chose for this pile. Look at that confirmation. Someone's favorite flower could be a sunflower, or this person may or may not have gifted you sunflowers. If not, they could be doing that soon. But I feel like this person is trying to focus on like keeping you happy, keeping the relationship, right? Because this is very new and very fresh, but keeping this connection very like lighthearted, very like playful, not too serious, because I do feel like they see that you already have some sort of like just sort of like some difficulties or a hard time when it comes to opening up to love. But I feel like this person likes a challenge. I feel like they know, or you could have shared with them, you know, maybe in some ways how you're still a little bit broken, or maybe once upon a time ago in your past got heartbroken by a third party interference. I have different types of triangles or symbolisms and charms that represent third party interferences. You got the triangle, love triangle, that's like empty. It doesn't have hearts in it, because I have another one that does. So this is telling me that this is like a love triangle that isn't present. It was just one that happened in the past. So this could still be something that you're still like working on, something that you still feel like is maybe somewhere somehow taking a hold of you or taking control of you, can take you places, negative places, like mentally in your head. But I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's very strong, very independent. I always forget what this character is called. Oh, what's her name? She's from Toy Story. She's the one that takes care of like the lambs. I believe it's Toy Story 3 or 4. I don't know. I may be wrong, but it's the one where she finally like leaves. She leaves the childhood home with like all of the other toys and all of her other friends, to move independently and just sort of like go out there, you know, see the world. I feel like she was ready for like something new, for like a new adventure, and she went on ahead and like did that regardless of like what energy or what sex you are. We do energies here. But eventually Woody, which is like the main character in Toy Story, ends up crossing paths with her again, and he's like, whoa, you know, you're in this whole new light, you're so strong, you're so confident, you're doing for yourself. But I feel like he also sees how like she tries to be so strong and confident that like she has a hard time letting people in or letting people help her, which in this case, you know, letting Woody help her. But yeah, I don't know, there could be some sort of like relation to that when it comes to this connection. You know, I feel like this person sees you as someone who's like very strong and someone who's been through a lot, and because you've been through a lot, you have like really tough skin, and you kind of also have this mentality where you're like, I don't need anyone, you know, I don't need anyone to make me happy, I can make myself happy. But I feel like this person sees through that. You know, they see that it's just because you've had to protect yourself in the past from certain connections or certain things that you've been through, and they see it as something that, you know, has made you really strong. But at the same time, they want you to be okay with being like vulnerable with them, because they're saying, hey, you know, it's safe, I'm safe for you to be able to be vulnerable and not always feel like you have to do things alone. This person wants to make it very known that you can rely on them. You know, you do have a shoulder to cry on, and it's theirs. We have the shell here. We were getting a lot of signs and synchronicities coming through. You could be receiving signs as well hearing things. Was it in this pile or the first pile? No, it was another pile, I'm sorry. I had went like completely deaf on my left ear. We have this box of chocolates. This person could have like gifted you something during Valentine's Day. We are still in February. This was just a few days ago. Okay, so that could be confirmation with that. Or they could just be planning on gifting you something before February ends. We're gonna get initials. If you see any messages here, take that. Any messages that I don't say. We have like. This person likes you a lot. I'm seeing OJ, orange juice. Maybe you're gonna have like brunch or have breakfast with this person. If you haven't yet, that could be like a little date idea that they're gonna like want to offer you, or be like, hey, we should go get brunch, or we should go get breakfast, we should go get IHOP or Denny's or something like that. Someone's name could be Kim or start with a K. That's like significance. Also L. I am seeing love. I feel like this person is kind of already thinking that this could lead towards like love. I don't know if that like freaks you out or scares you away. Someone's name could also be Joe. Or you could talk about that, what's that show called? You? That show called You with that, that main character named Joe. Could be something that the two of you have been like talking about lately. Or have talked about. These initials could be your initials or this person or anyone else of significance at this point in time. We have K, L, J, E, K, Q, O, and I. I feel like you have a good laugh with this person. I feel like they bring out, you know, the fun side in you. I'm trying to figure out which messages to use for this specific pile. Just because a lot of the Oracle messages that I have are a little more like twin flame, soulmate, more for people who are already like finalized in a connection. So I don't know, I don't feel called to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull some cards from here. This is a deck that I made just to get some more keywords. Yeah, I just don't think we should do messages because this connection is very new and very fresh. And most of the cards that I have, again, are for more long-term connections, twin flame connections, things like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with what I feel is right. Let's see, is there anything else this person would like to share, or anything else you would like to share, Spirit, when it comes to this? Oh my goodness, we have love. I was saying that this person is already sensing or feeling that. Confirmation, thank you. That this could lead towards love. I feel like they just have like that really good gut feeling when it comes to you. And the universe has been giving them signs that, you know, this would be like good. We have childish. I was saying something having to do, we also have masks that fell underneath here. I'm not getting that this is coming from this person. I feel like this is coming from either maybe another option that you have, because we are getting like a talking stage here. Maybe you have another option with the grass is greener. Maybe you're wondering if whether or not you should choose this other option over this nice, you know, beautiful, stable person that was coming through in this reading today. Maybe this is your sign of confirmation if that resonates with you, to be very careful. I don't want to say choosing wrong, but choosing wrong. Just because if you do resonate with having like multiple people or other people you're talking to right now or that you're dating, I feel like other potential suitors that you have right now that you're talking to aren't like, they're not really as stable as this person that came through in your reading today is. Okay, so just be very careful with that, especially if you have already kind of like had a hard time with like past love and past experiences. Be really, really careful, because when things like that aren't healed, it can get a little hard too. We do have challenges here, so that could be something that you're trying to like get through, trying to heal from. And I was saying, whenever this happens, it could be a little hard to kind of look through the love lenses a lot clearly. Instead, it's like a little blurry, a little foggy, and it can get a little hard to like choose people that are stable or choose people that are better suited for us. So just be careful with that. We also have old friend. An old friend is coming through, or gonna come through very soon. They could be contacting you to just like hang out. That could be like another little like side message here today. I just heard that for some of you, this stable person, this person that gave you the channeled message today, they could be someone that you were like old friends with, and then you guys are now like trying to see if this could be like more than just like friendship here. That could resonate with some of you, not all of you. Let's go ahead and pull you one card before you go. Your overall message. What's the overall message? Okay. I feel called to shuffle again. Let's see if anything comes out. That came out really fast. Okay, no. That was really, really quick. So you got 2 overall messages. Let's see. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in different forms. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Got a little warning here with what I was saying about, you know, if you're talking to more than one person, just be really careful and cautious, because this person that came through today is coming through as a big green flag, very stable, very quirky, very cute, very, very mature emotionally, definitely mentally as well. But again, if you have other people that you're kind of trying to explore with, just be very cautious, okay? I'm going to leave this message here with you, pile number 2. If you enjoyed or this resonated, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps me out as a reader, helps out my channel, helps me grow, and lets me know that you guys are enjoying these types of readings. If anyone here is new, hi, welcome on in. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new reading or a new video. If anyone is interested in booking a private reading now or in the near future, I have all the links and ways you can connect with me and my Etsy shop down below in the description box. I'm sending you all love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, my pile number 3s. If you all chose the 7 of Swords card, this is going to be your channeled message from your person. So we do have Swords energy here. You or this person can resonate with having air in your chart, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, I do feel like we may get some heavy energy with this specific pile just because the 7 of Swords card talks about lies, schemes, and deception. So you may resonate, you know, if this is your pile and your person, with them being someone who is very sneaky, possibly someone who caused a lot of pain in your world or in your life, whether that is currently right now or more of like something that happened in the past. But regardless, I do feel like this person is someone who lies, manipulates, and who is very good at doing that. You may or may not have already like awakened to this and the way that this person is. This person could have like really dark hair, brown to like black hair, or like to get like highlights in their hair. I'm not sure what kind of colored highlights, but I am seeing that being something that comes through. I do feel like there's some things that has come to the surface when it comes to this connection. So like lies, some lies have already, you know, been illuminated, but I do feel like there's other things that are still remaining hidden at this time as well. And I'm sorry if that, you know, causes any sort of like anxieties or pain to some of my pile number 3s today. But yeah, just a little warning that it does seem like this message is going to be a heavy one. So if you don't feel like you're in the best state of mind to hear a message today, I just want to give a little disclaimer, just because this is going to be a message coming through from your person's perspective. So this person may or may not have a filter. I don't know yet if this is going to come from this person's highest or higher perspective. where they're talking less out of their ego, or if they're gonna talk and nothing but their ego, not have a filter and say some harsh things, okay? So just a little warning with that. If you don't feel like you're in the right state of mind to hear this message today, please just, click off this video. But if you do feel, like you're in a space where you just need to hear this regardless, then, do what you feel called to do. I have your cards pre-shuffled here. I have not connected with them yet, but we're going to get you an angel number first. So I feel like you could have some unfinished business with this person. I'm not really getting from spirit of whether or not you two are in... I feel like half of you... this is going to be like a really sticky situation. I feel like half of you're like in and out of this connection. So maybe like you guys are together, you break up, you get back together, you see things through, you take some time apart, you come back together again, like very like in and out type of energy. But also some of you could have just recently like finally said enough is enough and finally like separated from this person, broke up with them, etc. But your angel number today is 211. I heard 411. Like, what's the 411? I'm also hearing what's the sitch as well. Kim Possible can be significant. Kim Possible is like a spy. Maybe you have been put in like positions to like spy on this person, or maybe this person's like spying on you right now, especially if you cut them out of your life. But I feel like this is also resonating in terms of like maybe you've felt like you've been put in a lot of positions where you had to get information out of this person, or the only way to get the truth out of them was to find out things on your own. So maybe like going through this person's phone could be something that resonates with some of you. Going through their following, I don't know, just different types of ways to try to figure out or find out the truth, because I feel like this person is someone who lied a lot or just lies a lot in general, Also with 211, I'm getting 2 and like 3 or 2 other, I don't know, maybe there was like a third party interference as well, because 2 and 1 makes 3, but we're gonna get the cards, right? So let's not jump too far, just like connecting the numbers with what I'm getting. Also with the color blue being here, we did get air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio can be significant as well, specifically Scorpio. And communication could be something that is going to come through, or something that is being blocked at this time. So this is your angel number, 211. You're going to go onto your search engine, search up 211. Angel number meaning, hit search, whichever link you feel gravitated towards to the most is the one you're going to click on. You should receive a page full of messages, or one overall message on what this angel number can mean for you at this point in time. We're going to leave this over here. We're going to run through all of your cards, put them all out on the table, and then I'm going to channel straight through your person and talk through their perspective and give you this channeled message. Okay, so let's see. We have 10 of Swords coming through, more Swords energy. We also have 6 of Swords as well. And we have 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness, lots of Swords energy. So you're definitely on this person's mind. I feel like with all the Swords being here and tying back to the 7 of Swords card, that is like resembling the overall energy of this connection or this pile. I do feel like this person plays a lot of mind games, or they have played a lot of mind games with you. And look, we have stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, confirmation that some of you have already separated from one another. And lots of deception. Grow with snake, empath, and narcissist. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. We do have like a girl in this picture in the back, so that could be confirmation for those of you who are resonating with there being a third-party interference. Third-party interferences don't always have to be people, although they very much can be. Your person could also just like also have other addictions to things, problems, issues, that were stopping your person from growing, stopping them from being a good person, stopping them from showing up in the connection, and just being like a good human. And your person is a runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. You guys, man. Yeah, I feel like this person, ooh, they're not stable. This person's really, really not stable. We have crossing over. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. Fate's haven. Believe in the safety of your return as every journey leads back to comfort. I feel like you're being told to trust your intuition, but also I do feel like there could have been a time in this, because I was getting a lot of in and out energy. So there could have been a time where like you try to see things through with this person. There's that addiction. You guys, I swear to you, I have not connected with these cards. That is crazy. Toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol obsession. I was saying it doesn't always have to be a person. It could be a mix of both. Inner compass, trust your instincts to lead you into the right direction. Letting intuition guide your steps, illuminating the path that is meant for you. I feel like this is something else that this person is thinking about that also falls, is resemblance with the Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords talks about, yes, there being lies and deception, separation, breakup, but also someone who like still has like faith that like the connection will be like renewed. So maybe that's something that this person is like taking advantage of, or thinking like, pile number 3 will take me back. We have unfinished business, so patterns back and forth. There's that in and out energy that I was saying of maybe, you know, you've given this person a lot of chances. You tried your best to see this connection through regardless of what's happened. Moon Dreamer, love illuminates even the darkest of corners. The cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next, eternal renewal. This person still has a lot of faith that you're going to come back. Divine timing, wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, or waiting. So divine timing is of the essence at this point in time. Confirmation. We have confession. Someone has something to tell you. We also have attraction. And this last card here really is a message for you, but it says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, give me a second really quickly to channel through this person to give you this message. And again, let's see if this is going to come through from this person's higher perspective, highest self, or through their ego. I don't know, but again, just a little forewarning, because it really can go either way. Okay, let's see. I feel like this may be a little difficult for me to tune in with this person, because they're already off the bat. I feel like I'm having a hard time, because I feel like they're coming through very stubborn. Hey, Pile 3. So this is what you're doing now, huh? You want to try to get in my brain? You want to try to see what I'm thinking about? If you want to know, I'm still thinking about you. You know, I still hope that you'll come back. If anything, I feel like I know you. I feel like you will come back to me and try to like work this out. I'm not gonna lie, part of me does feel a little bit sad. I do feel a little bit bad for the way that things turned out, but I don't really know what else you want me to say. Like, you knew when you got with me that I had these problems and that I had these issues with like trust and just letting people in. You know, you knew that I was a runner. I told you that I wasn't someone who would, I guess, be a good suit for you, but you wanted to try to see this through, and you know, I couldn't stop you. I just had to accept it for what it was. I'm not gonna lie, I've been stalking you in your social media, even though you've blocked me on some things, which is kind of stupid, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes this just annoys me. This just gives me a headache. I know you have issues and you have problems with these certain addictions that I have, things that I watch, things that I see online, on social media, on my phone, things with my drugs, and what you think is an alcohol addiction, which I don't really think it is, but you know, and really all of these other reasons and things that you think have gotten in the way of this connection. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I feel like, again, you knew what you were walking into, and you showed up either way. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. All right, just give me a second. Hold on. Maybe I am being a little unfair. All right, hold on. Okay, fine. I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I talk out of my ass, like you always say that I do. You know what? You're right, I do. Look, believe it or not, I've been having a hard time with the fact that I'm the reason for majority of your pain. I know that I caused a lot of chaos in your world and in your life, and whether you believe me or not, it does eat me. You know, I do have a hard time sleeping. That's why I drink the way that I do. That's why I have all of these other side pieces and other vices in my life to try to get through the pain. I don't know why I am the way that I am. And I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me, but I just can't help it. Like, I simply just can't help it. These other things, these addictions, they're just too tempting. It's something that I've gotten used to, gotten numb to for so long that it's just really hard to sort of, I guess, change them or block them out. And I do feel bad that you were one of the things in my life that had to pay the price for that. I'm not sure why I always feel the need to listen to my ego, talk out of my ego and out of my ass. I mean, I came through today, you know, sort of being really ugly. I started off this conversation with you, this message, very, very ugly and out of my ego, and I had to give myself a little bit of a check, and I'm sorry for that. But I don't know, I guess I'm just ashamed, or like I'm embarrassed. I don't know why I do this. I feel like I can't understand myself. I know one thing though, you're someone who's really, really strong. I feel like I put you through so much bullshit and you're still out here thriving. You're still doing your thing. You still get up every day and go to work. You know, you don't shy away or hide away. You don't turn to addictions or drinking and drugs and alcohol, side pieces, or people like I do to hide away from emotions and feelings. You just face them head on, and to be honest, I'm a little bit jealous of that. And that's been something that my parents didn't teach me, that I just didn't learn in my life in general. It's just something that I've always ran away from, running away from love, running away from people, and it's because I know that I'm a fuck up. I know that I'm gonna fuck up a good thing because that's what I always do, and I don't know how to get out of that. I don't know how to stop that cycle from happening, and I don't know, it's tough. Well, I don't really know what else to say or how to end this off. Again, I'm just, believe it or not, I am sorry for things that I've done to you, what I have done to you, and I'm sorry for starting off this message and my ego and really just like out of my ass and really like uncalled for. But I hope you've been doing good. I hope you've been doing all right. And if you ever want to talk, you ever want to chill, you know where to find me. Okay, pile number 3. Oh my goodness. I feel like the start of that energy with your person was just so like blunt. I was trying really hard to fight for true emotions and feelings and messages that they were kind of like keeping down. But I'm not kidding, it felt like I was taking off like layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers to finally get to like a place in this person's heart and this person's mind and this person's soul that was finally transparent, you know, that wasn't coming from their ego, to be able to kind of give you a little bit more insight on why this person is the way that, I don't know, the way that they are. I feel like they have a hard time understanding themselves and their feelings and why they are the way that they are. And, you know, they even, confirmation, they even admitted themselves that they have a really hard time when it comes to dealing with like things in their life. This person doesn't deal with things in a healthy way. They always turn to addictions or deal with things through like vices, you know, which is never really good. And I feel like this person doesn't have good boundaries with themselves or with certain things in their life, which in return is why they didn't have good boundaries when it came to this connection, when it came to you and respecting you and your own boundaries, the do's and don'ts of connections, you know, in relationships. But yeah, such a tricky, it was hard fighting for that out of this person. Okay, let's go ahead and get you some charms. After the charms, I am gonna pull a few messages from this person. We're just going to read them. We're not gonna go too much into depth. Okay, I do feel called to use one of these ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. If you have the volume up, go ahead and lower it down. This part does get a little loud here. I'll give you a second to do that. I know it's really hard. Let's zoom you in. This bead talks about someone from your past who's returning. It's not this person though. This is like someone else, someone that you used to have some kind of love connection with. We even have a heart here. I don't know if you can see that because the marker is not that bright, but we have a heart and we have love. I feel like someone from your past, maybe someone, this doesn't necessarily have to mean that maybe you and this person were like lovers. It could also be from like a past life as well. If you don't resonate with it being someone that you've like met and had a connection with in this current lifetime that you're living, but just someone that you've had some kind of like past life, past energy with, could be a soulmate that I feel like is gonna come through in your life. Because we have love, we have the lotus, I feel like peace is coming, we have the sun as well. I feel like when this new person comes forward, I feel like they're gonna help you heal things. They're gonna help you heal your heart, and they're gonna help you heal trauma. They're gonna help you heal this negative perspective that you have on love because of this person that channeled through in your reading today. Like all of these fears, anxieties, and traumas that this person has created for you, this new person that's going to come into your life is just going to like help you heal that. Now, I do want to say, of course, in order to heal, it's very important that you do the work to do that. Trust in your spirit guides, God, whatever it is that you believe in, to be able to do the work yourself, because you can't always rely on someone else, to do the work for you, or be very heavily dependent on someone else for your own happiness. So make sure that this is something that you work on. But I do feel like this person's going to be very understanding, especially if you share with them like the kind of like past that you've had when it comes to love, specifically this person. And I feel like they're going to be very opposite of this person that channeled through today, which is really good. But interesting, we have like new love coming through. We do have some things here having to do with like a job or something that you're going to school for or went to school for. For some of you, this could be anything falling underneath the cosmetology area. So opening up your own salon, doing hair, cutting hair, only doing color, waxing, anything having to do with eyebrows, lashes, nails, even just, I don't know, some kind of like business when it comes to that. If that's not what it is, it could just be you jumping into some sort of new like idea or project, and it's something that's going to bring you a lot of money, a lot of abundance, and a lot of happiness, a lot of peace as well. So don't be fearful, okay, to jump into new love. Don't be fearful to jump into new projects, and really doing anything to sort of move out of this person's energy, because we got that you and this person have been like back and forth for quite some time now. Don't be afraid to like choose yourself and see like what's next for you in your life and what moving on from this person could look like for you, because I'm getting a lot of beautiful energy, okay? The scissors here could also just be you finally cutting out this person from your life, okay? We also do have the black cat here, so we did get a lot having to do with swords energy, fears, anxieties, sleepless nights. Some of you could also just like have a black cat as well that could resonate. The initials, E and V are significant. Confirmation. We are going to get initials though. If you're seeing any words that I am not seeing or that I don't call out, take that as one-on-one messages from your spirit guides. I'm seeing urge. This person has like the urge to like text you, or they're gonna have the urge to want to call you. I'm getting sexual energy too, like they have like urges to want to like do stuff with you, maybe call you late at night when they're feeling lonely. So just be careful with that. We also have nurse. I'm seeing nurse here. We did get the heart with the hospital hat. Some of you, this could be like going to school to be a nurse, an RN, LVN. We have RN here too. That could also be the profession of this like new person that you're going to meet as well. We also have run. We did get that this person was a runner. Not this new person, but this, person that came through today for your reading. Runner energy. I'm also hearing for you to run. Technology is going to be significant for the next couple of days. Or like communication, something having to do with the phone. My phone just vibrated right now when I said that. Confirmation. Someone could also wear Uggs or like want to own a pair of Uggs. Okay. I believe that's everything that I'm getting. LVN, RN. Yeah. These initials could be your initials. They could be this person who channeled through today in your reading. They could also be this new person who is coming through for you, some new love. So we have WXHGRXULNGBU. Okay, let's zoom me out. We're going to get some of those messages from this person who channeled through today. Hopefully they don't continue to talk out of their butt, but we'll see. I'm gonna get it from this hidden truth oracle here, just because we got a lot about this person hiding things, and it was really hard for me to try to get some insight from this person's highest self instead of their ego. Let's see, is there anything else this person wants to say before pile 3 leaves? I wish I could take back my words, okay? They did say like sorry eventually, so I do feel like maybe a teeny tiny ounce of them in their heart does feel bad, but I do feel like this person is already, like, they've been stuck in their ways for so long that it would take, not that it's impossible, but it would take a lot of work and a lot of energy for this person to change. A lot. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. There's these like heavy, see, it's not that this person doesn't have heavy emotions, because they do. It's just they have a hard time dealing with them in a positive way. And so they turn to like addictions, other people, side pieces, you know, this could be sex or lust, alcohol, drugs. They turn to all these negative things to like numb out their feelings. This was my fault, but what does it say? I remember every detail that day. I feel like that's going for you. We also have I can't stop thinking about you. That makes sense. All the cards that came out were all swords energy. And swords talks about the mental state, thinking process. We also have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Sorry guys, we got a little cut off there. I'm running out of storage, but we do have, I know that I crossed the line with you. We're gonna go ahead and pull your one overall message from the universe before you go today. What's the overall message for pile number 3 before they go? Thank you so much. Whoa. Alrighty. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. That is beautiful. I'm going to leave this here with you, my pile number 3s. I know today's message was a little tricky and a little heavy. You know, coming from this type of person that you were dealing with or that you are currently dealing with. I'm sending you lots of positive energy to be able to heal properly from this connection, and to also like see this connection for what it is, because some of you may be struggling with like trying to detach from this person still. Okay, look at the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, don't be stuck in fear. Definitely always do what you feel like you need to do and what is best for you and your own safety, whether that comes to like your emotional safety, physical safety, safety when it comes to like your mind and your brain, you know, not being stuck in like anxieties or like depression. Okay, so I'm just sending you a lot of positive vibes and a lot of positive energy and healing when it comes to that. If anyone resonated with the reading today or would like to see future readings like this one, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you do get notified anytime I do post new readings or new videos. If anyone is in need of any spiritual guidance at this time or in the near future, I do own an Etsy shop that will be linked down below, along with other links and ways you can connect with me. I'm sending you all love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye.